It's ugly. There we go. This one's it. I think I showed you this one whenever you were over last. Still trying to figure out some of this restream stuff too, so I'm a little distracted with that while I'm doing everything. Poor guy. Just got choked out by his son, then watched me kill him. Yeah, I got it to be a little more stable now. I was working on the restream portion because the chats are not intertwining anymore, so I'm just kind of working on that while I'm going through. But I did the deal, left Lich King. I don't think I set it to normal because I've never had to do that before. Maybe that's the piece I was missing. It's got to be. I'm just reloading everything again real quick. It says video interrupted for the Facebook. YouTube finally came up and then it was interrupted. Maybe it's because I hit the restream deal again. I'm not sure, but whatever the case is, it's back up. We're good to go. Let's kill Rotface here. This dude. We took him out. Yeah, I had to have skipped some sort of step in there, Ace. Something definitely happened. Because I used to do it no problem, pretty regularly. And then I didn't do it for like a year or two, so I YouTubed it and it wasn't working out for me. that volume was on too. You guys might have been getting some reverb, so sorry. Hopefully not. Okay, I think it's all set up again. We're good. Flesh-eating insects. Not what I want to deal with. Kill them all. Nope, he didn't make it. I'll have to go face the Blood Queen herself. Alright. Gotta kill the council. Take care of the queen. Then we'll go skip Syndragosa. No, we'll kill Syndragosa and skip Dreamwalker. Two more bosses left. Syndragosa and then the Lich King. So, fingers crossed. Here in the next 10 minutes, we're going to end up with what I think is the most badass mount in the game. outside of the couple of the really cool ones you can pay for, but you know, I'm not trying to pay for all that. Okay, we'll take her down quickly. And she goes down. Guess we should go put these guys out of their misery too. Help you bring her down. Come on now. She's already done. She's out. Already done. She's out. Moving right along. I will say though that one of the downfalls of doing the multi-streaming is that I can't play music like what I'm used to doing with the mixer because YouTube won't allow it. And I don't know if Facebook will allow it or not, but probably not. Probably not. And I say that because whenever I went to see Carrie Underwood and I tried to post that video, they turned around and said, "You can't do that. You're stealing music." And then they muted my video, which I was thinking, it's kind of silly. I'm literally looking at her in concert right now. That's her music coming from her mouth. It's all about that dollar bill, I guess. Killing the spiders. Second to last boss right here. So for anyone that's never killed the Lich King, you're about to see some spoilers. And if you haven't killed the Lich King, I mean, where you been? This is 10-year-old content. Oh, you did? Alright. Well, hopefully the mage will have the good luck I'll need. I don't have rarity turned on, but I'm pretty sure I've tried for this thing 56 some odd times. And it is all bad. Because I think it said I'm like 46% for the possible maximum attempts. So having to do this 100 plus more times, just the thought of it, ugh, it's gross. Alright, almost there. Let's sell some trash real quick. Everything. Sell it. Make that easy gold. Clearing the inventory so whenever I get that mount, it'll be easy to find. This is the longest debuff I've ever had in my life. Here we go. Let's listen to Arthas and Tyrion talk for a little bit. Yeah, I do have the auto sell junk, and I set it up to do just grays, because I don't want it to sell anything else. It's probably one of my most favorite add-ons. And the battle begins. Alright, now we just sit there and wait for him to finish talking to himself. Yeah, I think I could set that up actually with my bag on. Where'd it go? Scrap, there it is. Automatically, oh hey, look, that didn't know that could do it. That's cool. I didn't know this was a thing, so I can enable scrap to learn the items I usually sell to the merchant and automatically consider them junk. I like that. I like that too. Any soulbound equipment that cannot be used by my character will sell. Nope, I don't want that. Nope, don't want that either. Awesome, I'm glad you said something, so I got to look at the settings. Alright, whatever good luck dances, voodoo dances, crossing fingers and toes, hands and feet, eyes, tongues, whatever you can cross. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Arthas is gonna die, and he's gonna give me his damn mount. Rise up, champions. You resurrected me and I wasn't dead. Alright, Arthas, I'm gonna stab you with this sword, and you're gonna give me what I want. You've died. It's over. Now give me your mount. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I had it. I thought I freaking had it. My guts twisted on the inside. I got the music roll. Invincible. Oh, I thought that was it. It is not. Oh, that is disappointing. My whole gut just twisted like 7 times. I guess I'll learn Invincible in this character for the music role. Oh, that sucks. That was supposed to be it. It was not. Alright, well, I'm gonna go park out here. So next week on Tuesday, I can try it again. Give it one more shot. Yeah, man, I stared at it and I blinked like 10 times, like, no way. That says the word invincible, but it's green. Why is it green? I don't understand. And it's because I wasn't paying attention to the first 2 words. Music, roll. Oh, Blizzard, the dirty tricks you play. The dirty, dirty, dirty tricks. So, for those of you watching, if you're not already subscribed to one of my many channels at this point, feel free to follow me on Facebook or Mixer or subscribe to me on YouTube for more content. This is the type of stuff I'm going to do a lot more on all 3 platforms. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I do everything from raids to mythic dungeons to just goofing off. And my favoriteest thing in the whole wide world, just to make some gold. Chill out, talk to the crew, and earn some gold. Also on my Facebook and Mixer, I've also got links to my Patreon and the other social media platforms too, so you can check me out there. And it'll be a good time for everybody. Let's just go back to, where do we want to go? I'm going to go to Dalaran real quick and check the mission table over there, actually. Because I think I had myself set up to get something nice off that table a couple days ago. And then I should go back to Warlords of Draenor too, because I might have that Craig scale or whatever it is mount. A little ogre mount, because if I can get that back on the auction house, that's another easy 300 gold. While I'm thinking about gold making. Every time I come to Dalaran, it takes a minute to load. Every single time, I don't get it. Sometimes Orgrimmar, but always Dalaran. Gotta look at my quests too, make sure I can clear those out. I don't like having quests at all. Because I have to do Eternal Palace. Let's see, Horde War Campaign, Battlegrounds. Oh, this one's super gross. Can't stand it. Because I have to do PvP Island Expedition, and I don't feel like doing it. Epic Battleground. Essence, Essence, and Essence. Okay, I guess it was nothing big. What is this? Nope, don't need that. This is a quest for the raid that I'm not going to do. Alright, let's go for the reputation. Start the mission. Hot damn, 200, almost 200% right out the gate. Holy crap, 200%. Look at that. That right there. I'll be honest, if they let Night Elves be Paladins, I might be switching over to the Alliance side. Alright. We'll call that a day for that section. And then the actual quests, though. Horde War Campaigns, that's easy enough. I just gotta swing by and drop something off at the place that it wants me to go to, and that's done. So we're gonna do that just real quick to knock it out. I wonder if my bag on inventory settings stayed, or if that was just for the one person. Scrap. So it kind of saved. It saved the top half, but not the bottom half. That'll help save a little bit of time, actually. It'd be nice. Let's see where my rep is at here with Legion. It's all exalted, but oh, look at that. Augustani Reach. It's about to be procced, and that's it. Everything else is quite a ways away. So I'm not going to waste my time doing all that. So let's go check out the garrison. We'll go back another expansion. What do I get here? Oh, I failed that one. Here we go. Void Shrouded Satchel. That's going to get me probably 500 plus gold. Because inside of it is an heirloom. I'll take a 93%. And then we'll just fill these because I could use the primals. I don't need anything else, so I'm good. Let's see. Let's listen to Invincible. This is what I got on the last character, which I guess that's already was playing. And I don't know if you can hear it very well, so I'm just checking the stream here, see how it sounds. It's so weird, you guys can't hardly hear it. I don't know, maybe it's different on my phone versus other things, but it's a pretty cool little soundtrack. So if you guys want to listen to it, you can always YouTube it too. Just type in Invincible World of Warcraft, you'll find it. It's pretty legit. Alright, so I did the mission table, and I'm not really in the mood to do the mining and everything right now, so I'm just going to leave that alone. And in lieu of that, we're going to head back to Zultazar and then go turn in those other quests. That's so funny too. So I didn't even know you could hear that. I couldn't hear it with my headset on, but I put my ear off, and then I could hear the bug outside just a chirping away. And I think that is super fantastic that you could actually hear that over the mic. Because it was raining outside today, so temperature dropped to like 60 degrees. So we turned the AC off and just opened the window. Alright, we're going to go to... where? Drustvar. Alright, Captain. Take me into enemy territory, please. Oh, look at that. I gotta go way over there. Let's go up here and talk to the Collector Kojo first. We're gonna play a game of memory. And I should grab this for gold too. Because this session so far I've made 0. Which I know it's because I rebooted. Oh, look at that. We might do a couple of these over here. Lots of gold missions today. Alright, let's play the matching game. There's one. Oh, where was that turtle at? Nope, that's not it. I think the jaw was over here. Nope, but there's that one. Maybe the jaw was down here? I'm crazy. Apparently I'm not very good at this game. Oh, crystal, I know where that's at. Got him. Oh no. Turtle, turtle. Big robot. Why do I want to do this jaw so bad? And I haven't even found it. There it is. Now I got the jaw. Oh no. Haha. The victory is mine. Thanks, little turtle man. Let's go to these two. I'm so happy I got exalted with Rust Bolt today. Oh hey, I got the key right away. That's awesome. I don't know. Well, let's take a look. System interface shop. Services. Where's the token at? Oh, WoW token, right in front of me. 174,363 gold. That is actually an increase because it was, I want to say 140,000 about 3 or 4 days ago. Which is interesting because now that you mention it, it makes me very curious if Classic has the option for the token or if they do not have that option. Because they're not going to make no 100,000 gold. That's for damn sure. Let's grab all the things. This Executioner's got some hit points behind him. Hmm. Turn this stuff up a little bit so I could hear it. That way it's not so quiet, but we can still hear that cricket. Oh, gotta turn it down now. Okay, there we go. I think that's perfect. If the background's too loud for you, the music, noises, whatever, ambience, just let me know. I played with so many settings today, I couldn't remember what I had them set for. Great question, man. So, He came over, we were chatting up, talking about it, and he had said something about, you know, he wanted to play it, the computer wasn't good enough, this, that, and the other, but he'd give it a shot. It was definitely not a good experience on the computer he had, so my sister and I and my fiance kind of put together some surprises for him and got him a new computer. And he is absolutely obsessed with the auction house. And he's leveling. He's just hit 100 today. I don't know if you were on whenever he did that or not. But by hitting 100, he is all set up and good to go, of course. He's already doing Legion content because it let him go through at 99 or 98. But he is getting so close to that 110 mark. And once he gets to 110, it's easy sailing because I'll just come down and help him out. My auction for volcanic rock just sold. What am I looking for? Blighted horrors. And I've killed none of them. There's one. I swear everything gets in the way of just getting my stuff done. I get so distracted. Give a quest a little bit of gold value and you got me completely sidetracked. What happened there? He just reset? That's weird. I think I gotta get one more.
All will serve the heart's bane.
No, I'm not going to.
Another victory for the champion of the home. I think I could get used to having you as an ally. The lower whisper of a mighty enemy near here. They demand it be wiped off the face of Azeroth.
Oh, this guy's tough. Gotta reload again. I have to make sure all the add-ons are updated and get rid of the ones that keep giving problems. Happens more and more, it seems. Oh man, I sure wish somebody would join my group here. This guy's taking forever to kill. I guess it's worth it. He's gonna drop a couple of hundred gold, I think it was. 200 gold. More than the average 50 silver. I need to grab in some more mythics too, since I finally got Raider IO to work correctly. Have something besides the heroic kills. How long was it that you've been playing WoW, Captain? Nobody is joining this. I'm gonna do this whole thing by myself. Okay, a little bit low. I can fix that right now. Maybe. Probably just turn the volume down on the game itself, and that'd probably help out a little bit. But I was asking, how long have you been playing World of Warcraft? I forgot. And I'll try to talk a little bit louder too. I got into my chill mode spot. I'm talking all soft now. Thanks for joining the last 2 seconds, Death Demon Hunter. Death Demon Hunter. That'd be cool. I was gonna say Death Knight. Let's go do this gem too. Since 2008, okay. So you were a part of the Wrath of Lich King. I think we've had several talks about that too. That's definitely my all-time favorite. It's where I found my paladin. Loved him ever since. Let's go pull some gems out of this stone over here. Okay, at least 100 gold out of it, if it all sells. So you're offering 100 gold. We're gonna do all of these over here. This one worth gold too? Nope, but we're gonna do those too because I need to grab up as much of that as I can. And since we're probably just gonna finish this out here today with farming this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and just use little the stirrups so I can interact with all the objects and not have to worry about dismounting every time. I did not want to aggro this guy. Burning Crusade, there you go. That's right, I think Wrath come out 2009, something like that, because I think it was right before, or was it during my deployment? I can't remember now. Because I know I got to experience a little bit of the opening, where everything was getting turned into zombies and it was pissing people off. I had fun with it for about a day, and then I was like, okay, I'm over this. I don't want to turn into a zombie every time I log in. I guess it had to have been before, because I was back from my deployment towards the end of 2009, I believe. Sister Martha slain. Oh, here's the world boss too. I guess I'll do that whenever I head that way. Might as well, because I'm going to have to for the other quest. You know, I wish I was going to BlizzCon. I really, really do. But I will not be. I'm actually debating on if I'm going to buy the virtual ticket. Because it is $50, and $50 is a bit of a hefty price. Whenever I could probably, I almost guarantee it, see anything that I want to see on YouTube anyway. And all the little cosmetics and trinkets and pets that they're offering this go around, I'm just not interested. Like, it's not something that I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. Because sometimes they got really cool stuff, and I'm like, yep, take my money. But not this time. Oh, did you, Talanji? We'll come back over and we'll go all the way up to the top, work our way back down, go into Tier Guard Sound, kill all the baddies in there, see what happens next. And of course, stop by for the free gold, because I sell all this stuff. So I just made an easy 45 gold by spending 3 seconds clicking on that little node here. Oh, I know, man. I'm so excited for that. And I'm really hoping that they're going to say something about Diablo. Whether it's Diablo 4, Diablo 3, improved, something different, something new. To be honest, I'm really kind of hoping it's going to be like Diablo RPG. But I know that the main Diablo fans would lynch me for it. Because Diablo, by definition, has always and forever been a hack and slash game. But what I would love to see is a free-to-play World of Warcraft style or version Diablo, so I could play back and forth between the two. Because I would really enjoy that replayability. Because as is, every Diablo that's ever been made, it goes like this. 1 month of big hype, I'll play it, it'll be great, and then it's the same exact thing repeat over and over and over again with very little replayability. So I guess I'm over it. But even if it is the same old with new stuff and new skills and new abilities, new terrain and story, I'll play through it. I'll love it for a month or two, and then I'll put it down for 2 years and come back to it. But yeah, any type of piece of detail or information about the expansion, oh man, all over it. I actually watched this guy, Bellular, on YouTube, and he is awesome about posting like frickin' 5 videos a day about anything new and upcoming. And I look forward to seeing any of the new updates straight from Bellular's channel, assuming that I decide not to get the actual BlizzCon pass. I wonder if the actual, it's gonna be funny. Look at that. Let me go to my sound settings real quick. I bet this is what's going on with my sound. Volume mixer, yeah, so hmm. Here we go. So many sounds. I can turn it down on my headset, but I think it'll still be louder for you guys. I know. I was thinking about that just the other day. That like I have a character that, and this is so crazy. So I did not think about this at all whenever I made the character, but I made him years ago. I mean, before I even knew my oldest son's mother. And his name was Xander Marcus. Completely forgot about this character. And my firstborn's name is Marcus, and my secondborn's is Xander. So, because I was going through and I was going to clean up all my old characters and servers, just get rid of the characters, and I stumbled upon this hunter, and I was like, holy crap. I've had this character from before my oldest. So my oldest is 6. And with both my son's names, yeah, I'm just going to leave him. I didn't delete him. But yeah, the years definitely go by quick. I don't know what happens all the time. Hell, I can't even believe my youngest turned 1 in June. Like he is walking and talking and mimicking, and I mean by talking I mean still gibberish, but mimicking everything I do. My favorite thing I'm trying to get him to do is go, ah, ah, ah. So far, I haven't gotten him to do it on a repeatable basis, but what he does do is say, uh-oh, and it's the cutest thing. He just looks straight at you and go, uh-oh, and I freaking love it. So do you have any predictions for what's gonna... I just found an old hat. Sorry, I got distracted. Any predictions on the expansion? So you're on the Shadowlands hype too? I saw some of those leaks, and I could see it. I mean, I could definitely see it happening. I just don't know how it would really play out. Like, here's two of my thoughts on it. First thought is Blizzard decided they really screwed up whenever they killed off a bunch of people like Vulcan. Um, I personally think Boulevard's going to die, but Lich King, Kalia, which technically she's not really dead because she's still in the game. She's undead, whatevs. And several other people that have died throughout the lore, right? And it's going to be their opportunity to pick and choose who they bring back. Meaning, we're going to go to the Shadowlands. We're going to see a bunch of our old allies there. They're going to help us fight. And then at the end of the expansion, they're going to be like, oh, because you helped us fight, we're going to resurrect all of you, and it's going to be great. And you're going to live happily ever after. And then they'll have some sort of an old hatred resume and, insert the battles as appropriate and necessary. And then the other thing that I think is that it's going to be an opportunity for Blizzard to decide whether or not getting rid of the factions is something that they could actually do. Because if you think about it, if everyone gets killed, we all go to Shadowlands, we all do our little bit there, like there's going to be no more faction bias. We're all going to be after the same main baddie, and we're starting off that way instead of the repeated cycle, as Sourfang put so elegantly, where we're all buddy buddy, and then somebody does something stupid, so then we hate each other, and then we're buddy buddy again because we have a common enemy, and it's just a rinse and repeat over the last, 15, 20 years. So I personally think it would be excellent to no longer have a faction, and I could choose that Void Elf and play on the Horde still. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good direction or not. Because if you give me a third faction, and I have two other factions that are going against me, I'm not going to be happy, and it's going to suck. Looks like I'm doing almost all these too. How close am I to 65? Oh, hell, I'm almost 65. Excellent. I just got remotivated. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be something I'll enjoy too much because I already suffer enough having to play through everything twice. Like I'll go on the Alliance side, I'll get their side of the story, I'll complete everything. I'll come over to the Horde side, I'll see their side of the story, and I feel complete. But the idea that I have to do that 3 times, I mean, if they change the story up enough and it's not the same quest, just a different skinned mob I'm killing, maybe I could see it. I could see that being something I would enjoy. And also, if they made it to where it was multiple factions to choose from or multiple races to choose from, I think I'd be more into it. But if it's just undead, forget it. Okay, okay, cool, cool. I can get behind that aspect. If you want to talk about any faction, any race, and then they all come together as one, I'm on board. I got you. I still don't like the idea of having to play through everything 3 times, but I would love to be able to be chilling next to a bunch of humans as I'm playing a troll, and we're actually able to communicate and do things and yada yada yada, and get our own personal storyline. I think that'd be pretty awesome. I just got the new slot unlocked. That's excellent. But even that, you'd have to be careful. You'd have to. I'm talking about Blizzard team would have to be careful because there's so many opportunities for them to mess up something that could be so great. But I definitely love the idea as a Horde player rolling up to King Anduin and being like, "Yo, what's up, Chief?" And then Anduin briefs me on some crazy mission where I have to infiltrate Orgrimmar, and I'm like, "Oh, cool." And then just, have that feeling of like, well, I was Horde, and go in against my, like, I guess the best way I could put it is the idea of being against Sylvanas so much, because I really am, she's a piece of crap, that I could roll up and actually change my faction. Play for the Alliance, who's honorable and just in their decisions and actions as best they can be, and not worry about some traitorous little chick who just killed my boy Sourfang. That's what I want. For story, lore, the whole 9 yards. Protect the extractor. Alright, let's do it. Let's protect the extractor from all the frogs and turtles. I mean, I think they've been playing with that anyway, because already, like, you can go to the underbelly in Dalaran and you can switch your faction. Like, it changes you over to whoever you're not already. So, I don't know that it'd be that big a deal. You would just play Horde, and you would look like a Horde, and you'd still have the Horde animations, and you just fight on the side of the Alliance. And then I think the big trick would be whenever you come to the toys, is that if I fight for the Alliance, I should not have access to the Horde toys. So the banners and the tabards should all be Alliance. That might be tricky for their dev teams. I don't know. Jay Blue, thanks for joining. I don't know if you're still in there or not. I just saw that you jumped into the Facebook chat. We're playing on some World of Warcraft, so if you feel like jumping on, hanging out for a bit, by all means, let's go. And in lieu of that, We're also chatting about what we think the next expansion's going to look like. But yeah, Ace, I hope they do something different with the factions for real, because I really do like the idea of these allied races. They're cool, they're fun, they're interactable, whatever. But at the same time, it's old. It's the same exact content, you just look different through the process. That's what I'm not really a big fan about. Give me something more than just a different appearance. Give me a whole new storyline. Well, I think if we got a new race or new class, excuse me, thinking about the idea of a Dark Ranger you just brought up that could be ranged and cast spells with the rogue spells and abilities too, so like daggers, swords, that type of thing. If they made a tank version of it, that might get me to drop the paladin. It really might. And I hope it wears male too, because then we'd have an extra male class. Because right now we don't have but two classes that wear male. So like I'll roll my hunter, and I never get any extra loot from nobody because nobody else has it. Yeah. So if I had to pick a class though, man, that's a good question. I haven't really even thought about that. All of my thoughts have been around just what we already have existing. We're going to Shadowlands, but we have all these extra new allied races and everything like that that could have their own classes tied to them. I mean, I know the rumors are Tinker Masters or whatever, Tinkerers, which is trash. I don't care about that. I don't want that. I really hope they scrap the idea because I highly doubt that I'll ever even try the class. Maybe I will, but I just don't see it. Dark Rangers though, just from this saying that out loud, Dark Ranger. I play Dark Ranger. Talking about that to my friends and family and people who are interested, it just sounds cool. So I'm gonna get back to you on my actual answer if I think about it or change it, but I'm actually going to agree that I think a Dark Ranger would have me sucked in so far that Blizzard would have 15 bucks for me till the day I die every month, on time and paid in advance. I mean, there's just so much stuff that it could be. I mean, with a whole new land that we're about to go to, it could just be like a new race or something, new class that is discovered from the new Shadowlands. So it could be something completely new that's not even in the game right now. I'm going to have to look up some theory crafting videos on that now because I'm interested to see what other people might think it is. Ooh, I'm getting sick of this thing failing. We're going to reload the screen. Hey, Courtney, thanks so much for joining on the Facebook crew. I didn't check it earlier, so I don't know if you're still there, but I hope you enjoy talking WoW talk. I'm going to have to just switch this over here. There we go. So the restream thing I found out does not tell me whenever somebody joins the chat for Facebook, but it does transfer it over if they speak. I mean, that's definitely true. I'll give you that. I mean, they got the Demon Hunters. They got, technically, you could call them a Dark Ranger, I suppose. I just really like the idea now that we're thinking about it. But I'm also taking it from a tanking perspective, too. It's important to note that. Because if it's just going to be another DPS class with 3 different DPS specializations, you can pass me with that. I'm not interested. There's already too many DPS classes out there. But yeah, even like this dude right here, this Koltiran. I mean, he's clearly pretty hardcore with his magic spells. They're not something that anybody else has. So I'm thinking something like a battle mage would be pretty awesome. An actual melee fighting mage that could even tank if you spec them right. Again, I'm also impartial to the tanking. But you could even take the idea from Rift and have the mage heal, which I think they can actually also tank too in Rift, but I never did it. But, I mean, spells, right? Spells. Arcane healing spells, whatever it took. I think it'd be really cool if that was like a thing. Battle Mage, 1 DPS. Why is nobody interrupting this? We got 12 of us here now. And then all of his defensive cooldowns could be based off of temporal shields and other such things. There we go. We got him. Jesus, that took so long. Yeah, I don't know, man. They got the models for the Volpyrian. They got the models for all types of different characters and creatures and things. Are you kidding me? That wasn't even the dude I needed to kill? No way. Why didn't it count for my kill? What is going on? What a bunch of crap. No, that's my dude. Guess we'll do it again. That's irritating as hell. You got my mind racing though now, thinking about the different possibilities that it could be. And honestly, if any one of them was a tank, I'd give it a shot. I really would. But if they're just gonna play like the Death Knights, the Demon Hunters, which Demon Hunter, okay, they could tank too, but they only had 2 specializations. I thought that was trash. Um, or if it's like a Rogue Hunter Mage combo where it's just 3 DPS, yeah, you can miss me with that. I'm gonna invite them first this time before I start the combat. Because something happened, I did not get credit for that. I'm not doing raid. Yeah, I'm not in a raid. I don't know what happened. I think honestly what it was whenever I did a slash reload of my screen, it messed it up. Because of the last group, I think I only had 3 people with me. Alright, we'll get this dude in here and then we'll just pull him. Hopefully they got some good DPS. At least I didn't wait as long either for that queue. Or for those guys to jump in at least. And he's down. Finally. Not sure that was worth the 200 gold. Alright, next one's going to be a raid. See if I can just join this group. I think they killed him. Maybe. I'm too far out still. Just flying over to enemy city. No big deal. Don't mind me. Okay, they haven't even pulled him yet. I'm gonna be that guy. Hopefully the rest of them join me. Pop the wings, do more damage. We got this. Oh, the bird's getting mad. Don't touch the circles. Don't do it. Oh no, I'm getting trapped. Oh, I touched the circle. I touched another circle. It's alright, I didn't die. Yay, we killed the big bird. we're not wasting nothing on that. Where did I get the radiant core? No actual items. That's cool. Leave that party. Go collect some ore. Mine from the big one.